we have started the lesson changes around us. Already we have discussed what types of the changes takes place, reversible, irreversible. There are different types of changes, man-made, natural, am I right? Along with that we have discussed about reversible and irreversible changes. Around us we find the different types of changes. Around us we find the different types of changes. So let's learn how the changes takes place. How the changes takes place. Now by heating or cooling the changes takes place. The changes caused by the heating and cooling, by applying pressure, by mixing. Yes, so this these are the some way the changes takes place. Am I right? Now for example, now if you will see, we have taken the example of a spring. Yes, when we applied the pressure to the spring, it was stretching. Am I right? The spring was stretching. When we applied the pressure on both the sides, the spring was stretching. Am I right? So in this way the size was changing. In this way the size was changing. So different types we can take the example of if the vegetable is brought from the market. We can't eat raw vegetable. We have to chop them. We have to chop them. Even the wheat flour which is brought from the market, when your mother prepared the chapati, she prepared a chapati. Am I right? We cannot eat directly. We cannot eat the wheat flour. Am I right? It has to be found into the dough. Then dough should be converted into chapati. Your mother is rolling the chapati, and after that she heats that chapati, and then after that we have that chapati. Am I right? We cannot eat directly the flour. Am I right? So in this way we do the different types of the changes. We do the different types of changes to get a useful product. Am I right? So let's learn about how the changes takes place. Let's learn about how the changes takes place. Let's discuss about the changes caused by the heating and cooling. What types of the changes takes place when we heat a particular object or when we cool that particular object. Let's learn about them in the detail. In the last class, in class 5, we have already done one experiment. I hope that you might be remembering about the iron ring. Iron ring. The iron ball was heated. It was not easily passing through the ball. Do you remember that activity? When we heat that ring, the ring was expanding. Expanding means what actually it was happening? The size of the ring was becoming big. And as it becomes big, the ball was easily passing through that ring. Am I right? But once it cools down, then what we have found, it was difficult for the ball to remove out. Am I right? So if you will heat the ring, then after heating, the size of that iron was becoming bigger, and as it was becoming bigger, the ball was easily passing through it. So do you remember this experiment we have done in the class 5, the expansion and the contraction? Similarly, we are going to learn about this in this a little bit in the detail. So certain things become hot on heating. Means now, for example, the best example is the water. Okay, the water when you heat, it becomes so hot. Am I right? And when after some times, after heating, if you will keep that water aside, you can find it will come to the normal temperature. Means when it cools, it becomes cold. When we keep that water again into the refrigerator, you will find that it will become cool when we take in the refrigerator. When we put in the refrigerator, it will become cool. So once the water is heated, it becomes hot, and once it is cooled, it becomes cold. Am I right? So this example, this daily life example, if we find in the nature, okay, the best example about land breeze and sea breeze. You might have heard this word, land breeze and sea breeze. Now see, during day we find little bit warm. Am I right? As the sun hits, we feel little bit warm. So we need a fan. Yes, we need AC. during the day, but during night the opposite process takes place. During night what happens? We feel little bit cool. Am I right? So this is one of the natural phenomena. Once because of the sun heat, the total environment becomes hot. The total environment becomes hot, and as the sun sets, what happened? We feel little bit warm. We feel little bit warm. So during night we feel little bit cold. Am I right? So this is a natural example of heating and cooling of an sun, we can say. So now I have given you the example. Now there are some certain things which expands on heating, and contract on cooling. I have given you the last year example. We have done the experiment of an ring and ball. Do you remember that? So I have explained you that when we expand it, when we heat that ring, what we have found, the ring has become little bit larger in size, and because of that the ball was easily passing. So there are some example: fixing of the iron ring on a bullock cart wheel. If you might have seen the bullock cart, now we rarely see this bullock cart because now we are using the 2-wheelers, 3-wheelers, 4-wheelers, 6-wheelers. Am I right? We use these types of vehicle. Now in a village we rarely see the bullock carts. So if you would have seen the bullock cart wheels, there is an iron ring. Ring around the wheel. If you will look if you might have imagined how that iron has been fitted in that wooden ball, because the iron ring is totally smaller as compared to the wheel. The iron ring is smaller in size than the wooden plug. Then how we can fit that? See, when we heat that iron ring, it has been expanded. It has increased size. As it has increased size, we can easily fit into the wooden plug, and after that if we will put that into the cold water, immediately that it will join to that wooden plug. It will join to the wooden plug. In this way, by expansion and contraction, we can fit the iron ring on a bullock cart wheel. Similarly, if you might have heard about the plug. For plugging we use different tools. Yes, you might have seen this plug. Yes, plug for these are used to dig the soil. Now if we will look at that, the ring of that is comparatively very smaller than the wooden stand. Am I right? So how it is done? Same, by expansion and contraction. By the expansion and contraction. As that ring was heated first, after heating it was inserted into that wood, and after cooling it get contracted. After cooling it get contracted to that wood. In this way, we have inserted the iron blade in the wood. In this way, we have inserted the iron blade in the wood. Are you getting this? So the next type of the certain thing changes their states. Now there are certain things which changes the state. For example, the daily life example is our water. Water can change into the different states. Now if the water we will keep in the fridge, it is going to convert into the solid states. Am I right? Means what we are doing? We are keeping the warm water into the fridge. So what we are doing? We are cooling that. So what happens that water, liquid state water is converted into the solid state. And as we remove that ice from outside from the fridge, you can find that ice is converted into the water form. Am I right? So in this case, the heating process takes place. In this process, the heating takes place. Are you getting me? So again, the solid state is converted into the liquid state. And again, if the water is heated, what we can observe that after heating the water, the water liquid state, it is converted into the water vapor form. Yes, the water is converted into the vapor form and liquids are converted into the gaseous form after heating. Means this, for this process we need a heating process. But if we will cool that water vapor, we are going to get into the again liquid form. In this way we can we have learned about the certain thing changes their state. So in this way we have understood about the certain things can change the state. There is one more thing, that certain things on heating. There are certain things on heating can burn. For example, if I will take a paper and if I will heat that paper, the paper is going to convert into the ash. The paper is going to convert into the ash. Can I convert that ash again into the paper? No, this is irreversible change. This is irreversible change. For example, now one more thing I would like to give the example of. If you will take a candle, after burning, you can see the melted part of that candle. Yes or no? We can convert again by putting the thread in that. We can bring back that candle into the original form. The melted form of that candle we can bring back to this original form. So this is a reversible change. When we burn that candle, the candle will melt, and if we will use that melted candle wax again to make the candle, we can bake the candle. So in this way we have learned about when we heat or cool the object, we find the different changes. Are you getting? So I hope you have understood about the changes caused by heating and the cooling. So let's learn the changes. If you will apply some pressure, whether the changes are going to occur. Yes, see if you will take a balloon. Yes, if you will take a balloon, if you will blow, means for that we need a pressure. Yes, so as we will blow it, we are going to use a pressure. The shape of the balloon is going to change. So in this way we can tell that by applying pressure, the shape and size of that particular object is changed. Now if you will take a sponge, okay, if I will take the sponge and if I will press it, it is going to get compressed. As it is going to get compressed, it is going to change the shape and also the size. So by applying the pressure, we can change the shape and size of a particular object. Now, if I will take any glass instrument, if I will by applying pressure, what is going to happen? If I will apply some pressure on that particular glass more than if I will apply some pressure on that particular glass, what is going to happen? It is going to break. Or it is, as it is a brittle, it can break easily. Now if you are taking, for having the tea, when you are having a tea, you are taking the supplementary food. For example, you are taking biscuits, you are taking butter, toast for having it with the tea. Am I right? So if you apply the more pressure on that such a things, what is going to happen? They are going to break into the small pieces. Are you getting? So by applying the pressure, the things are going to break, or whether they are going to change the shape and size, yes or no. So this was change caused by the pressure. Now let's learn change caused by mixing. We have learned about the solution in the last lesson. We have learned about the solvent, yes. So if I will take a water and if we will add a salt, the taste is going to change, am I right? And if I will mix them, what is going to happen? The salt solution is we are going to prepare. Yes, so by mixing we can change the taste, taste of that particular thing, yes or no. If I will add the sugar, it is going to be a salt. If I will add the sugar, it is going to be a sweet. Yes, so that solution is called as a sugar solution. So we can change. The change also can be occur by mixing. Are Are you getting? For example, if your mother is preparing a delicious food, she add a different spices. Yes, and most of the student might be like, most of the student like the Maggi masala. Yes, if she will add a Maggi masala, you eat that vegetable yes, you feel very you have that vegetable, am I right? You have that vegetable because you like that Maggi masala, am I right? So by mixing the certain things, we can change the taste. We can change the taste of that particular object. Are you getting this? I hope you have understood this 3 points. How the changes takes place? The changes takes place by heating and cooling. Second, changes caused by the pressure. By applying the pressure, the changes can take place. By mixing the things, the changes can take place. I hope you have understood it. So my dear students, so today's work is that read the lesson first thoroughly. Reading is most important. Read the lesson thoroughly. Find the question, filling the blank, MCQs, very short answers by yourself and write in your notebook. Are you getting me? Filling the blank and MCQ you can write in the textbook, but from very short answers you write in the notebook. Okay? If you have any doubt, you can ask me during Google Meet. Thank you.